It's time for Get Right. And I hope and I pray that y'all have y'all seatbelts on for this one, because it's about to get real crucial. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, I know y'all ready. Okay, well, Jamie Foxx, he went to the MTV Movie Awards wearing a shirt that says, "No justice, no peace." And he had Trayvon Martin's face on it and the victims of the Sandy Hook. Okay? Now, a lot of people, well, let's just not say a lot. Some people, okay, had a problem with it. Okay? Let me just read you some of these tweets, and you tell me what you think about it. F. Jamie Foxx in his Trayvon Martin shirt. Mother effer got what he deserved. Okay? Another one. Jamie Foxx wouldn't be wearing that shirt if Trayvon Martin were white. Okay? Jamie Foxx wearing a Trayvon Martin shirt? Question mark. I'm sorry, but how many white people were killed by black people and it wasn't a big deal? Okay. I got two more for you. I told you. Now, I told you to put your seatbelt on, okay, because just reading this infuriates me. But I'm going to keep going. Jamie Foxx arrives at the MTV Awards wearing a shirt with a dead N-word criminals on it. Sad. Number sign MTV Music Awards. Then it says F. Jamie Foxx and his Trayvon Martin shirt. Wow. Isn't that amazing? That just amazes me at how people can be so heartless, but then be so racist at the same time. And you telling me that racism is not alive? It's just a different sheet. I'm sorry. It's just a different color. Okay, in a new time. Let me tell you what got me. Okay, this is what told me a lie when I read it. I'm gonna repeat it. Jamie Foxx wearing a Trayvon Martin shirt. I'm sorry, but how many white people were killed by black people and it wasn't a big deal? Excuse me? And how many years did you guys enslave our people? Okay, I'm sorry. There have been a lot of black people killed at the hand of your people senselessly, just like George Zimmerman. That was a very bold statement for him to make. Okay, it's very bold in general for them to say that. That's sad. Okay, for you to come at him like that. And if he were white, I'm sorry, y'all the one doing the killing. We mind our own business. Now, this is the thing that killed me. You want to talk about him wearing a Jamie Foxx shirt, but don't y'all try to be like us? Don't y'all tend to want to be black? I'm sorry, be darker. Back in the day, as I read on Facebook, didn't we clothe your kids? Didn't we bathe them? Didn't we teach you how to cook? Didn't we teach you how to do this? So keep your mouth closed. With this type of, situation, of course, it's going to be tension. But at the same time, know what you're talking about. Okay, because if I'm not mistaken, he had a can of tea and some Skittles. If I'm not mistaken, did he have a gun? No. Did he attack him? No. After George was told to leave him alone, he proceeded. So what's going on? And in the process of that, he was killed? Really? Get your life. You racist. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me calm down. It just blew me away when I read that, because I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, it was just utterly disrespectful, and it was so racist, and it was just sad. It's really sad at how the world has not changed much. It really is, and it really annoyed me. It's amazing at how people can put their mouth on other people, but when it comes to them, it's, oh, don't judge me. Excuse me, but you just, I'm sorry. And you're the same one who always got something to say, who always got something negative to say. Really? I think that you guys should grow up, okay? For real. Okay, but I'm going to move on from that, because that'll take me deeper and deeper and deeper. But I think that these people should get their lives, okay, because you don't know what's going on. You don't even know the situation. You just saying it because you saw a black man wearing a dead black boy's shirt on the MTV Music Awards and you had something to say? How many of y'all do dumb stuff, but we keep our mouth closed? Black people, we mind our business, okay? But let me tell you this, okay? Okay? If George Zimmerman were black, he would be underneath the jail. As a matter of fact, he would probably be in jail right now serving 70 years for that crap. And George is where? He still ain't even with the trial. So come on now, get y'all life. Get it together. I mean, just oh God, I'm sorry. Just get it. Get it. Okay. Anyway, JoJo Simmoms is forced to apologize, okay, to Juelz Santana on film. Now this poor little baby, I feel so sorry for him. He's like the black sheep of the family. It's like, oh God, he can't rap. He just, poor JoJo. Everything he touches just is not right. It's not. It's really not. But let me tell you. Let me give you a little insight on what happened. Okay, Juelz Santana, okay, made a track. Okay, and he dissed him. He said, as far as that dough goes, I'm Russell Simmons. You JoJo. Now, we all know that JoJo is not talented in that area. Okay. He's not a lyricist. Okay. He's not even the L. Okay. But for Juelz, I understand that you're in a rap game. Okay. And you're going to make diss tracks. You're not going to like everybody, blah, 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 this. I understand that. Why we always got to be beefing about nothing? Okay. Why are you coming at him like that? And I think you better leave the Simmons family alone because, they have a history, as my friends say. They got a little history. They was a part of that drug game back in the day. They was slanging. So you don't know who they can have to come for you, low key. Okay, number one, Juelz. And number two is, baby, we don't even know you. Okay, what have you did? Okay, you was a part of Dipset. Cameron is nowhere. Dipset is nowhere. Jim Jones was on a show that didn't nobody really care about. Then he had a spinoff that sucked. Okay, and Juelz, who said you could rap? Number one. Okay, I'm not a Juelz Santana fan. I barely get down with Jim Jones because he said that song, I'm so fly. Yeah, but other than that, I don't. I mean, if you want to be a part of the dirty clique, then yeah, but I mean, Juelz. Anyway, let me tell you. So the guy ended up coming up and roughing up JoJo. Okay, but to add insult to injury, he took a picture of it and he posted it on Instagram. And JoJo looks terrified. I'm telling you, you need to just Google it. Okay, Google JoJo Simmoms and Juelz Santana beef. You have to look at this Instagram photo. The poor baby just looks terrified. And the guy who jacked him up, he looked like he's straight gutter. Okay, but this is what the caption said on the photo. It said, guess who I caught, y'all? Little punk JoJo that made the diss track. Look at his face. When he aced, #, fact, should pop S if you not about that life. Real niglet, don't care who you related to. Forget N-word. Okay? Now, I find it to be cowardly for you to send somebody to do your dirty work. Okay? Now, if you so-called is bad and you about that life, quote unquote, you're about that life, then why would you have to send somebody else to do your dirty work if you bad? Because if I got beef with somebody and you make a diss track about me and I didn't like what you said, I ain't like, how you handle them, be like, hey, hey, how you doing? You doing good? All right, good. So, we got beef? We got a problem? I'm not going to send my friend to be like, girl, go tell her I don't like her and go tell her we about to squirt up. Really? But if you man enough, you about that life, as you quote unquote say, then you wouldn't want to go handle it yourself. But I'm going to let y'all hear a little, just a little bit, because, he get a little graphic and say the N word and the B word, so we can't play all that on the radio. But I'm going to give y'all a little teach, just a little teach of what JoJo track was about. And the name of the track, let me tell you what the name of the track is. The name of the track is called It's called Holy Water. I'm gonna repeat it again because this is just hilarious. It's called Holy Water. Okay, so let's take a listen at Holy Water. Okay, just a little listen, just a little bit.
Why you hating on mine? Why you hate on my grind? I was watching my watch, I shine. Leaving you haters blind. Y'all can't stop my time. You jealous fellas get together, then you fall apart. Changing like the weather, cleanse the hatred that's within your heart. And I heard that record soft, enemy of verse was soft. Meek Mill body that shit. Rick Ross, he played his part. Juelz sounded lost fraud. Tell me what's the cause. Grow some balls. Them next to you getting more checks than you. The guy don't like ugly and envy, so he ain't blessing you.
Okay, now I don't understand. I think he should give it up. I don't know who encouraged him to want to become a rapper. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to follow in the footsteps of his daddy. Dad. Your daddy was talent. Okay. He was raw talent. Okay. Keyword run DMC, not DMC run. Run DMC. Okay. And you just embarrassing the legacy. So I think you should maybe get a job working at your uncle's company, maybe. I'm not saying work at McDonald's because you don't have to. You know, do other things. Maybe don't even try to write, number one, because your writing skills are straight trash. Actually, they're straight plastic. They're not hot at all. But I think he should have a seat. Okay. A stadium of seats, as my friends say. Sit in every seat. Okay. And then come back and just sit down and be quiet. But my only thing was I feel like it was senseless. I feel like rappers do not have to do all of that. Why do you have to beef with somebody? Why do you have to do all this unnecessary stuff? Okay, put out a song. Okay, put out whatever you want to do. Okay, but don't go all into the beef crowd because it's unnecessary. Make good music. If you don't like what somebody else say or what somebody else do, keep it to yourself, discuss it with your friends and move on. Okay, you ain't got to go get on Twitter. Okay, and say, after somebody say some LOL dead, okay, well, you ain't got to do all that, okay? Just keep it hush, hush, move on, and do what you got to do. Anyway, Rick Ross, poor Rick Ross. Rick Ross just lost $3.5 million along with $5 million, okay, for that rape lyric he did. I mean, the baby he didn't even spit really a whole sentence, and he lost $3.5 million. Jesus Lord, what is going? You should have hit your knees and prayed to God that they call you, honey. Because man, $3.5 million. I never work a day in my life. I promise you, I would not. Well, maybe a little bit. But let me tell you what Rick Ross had. Let me tell you the lyrics. Okay, this is the lyrics of the song he said to this UOENO song that was on Rocco's album featuring him and Future. Okay. He said, put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. Okay. Now, first of all, I understand that he's a rapper. Number one, I understand that. Number two, I understand that you may say things that you really don't mean, but you're going to rap about it and say that, oh, it was cool I said it, but I really didn't mean it. But in today's society, young people are easily influenced. Let me just say that, okay? And by you saying that wasn't really cool. It wasn't hot at all, okay? And I understand, he was saying that, after he said that, he went to a radio station and he clarified what he said. He said, women is the most precious gift known to man. And there was a misunderstanding with a lyric, okay? He said, where the term rape was used, I would never use the term rape, in my lyrics. And as far as my camp, hip hop didn't and don't condone that. The streets don't condone that. Nobody condones that. Okay. He didn't seem to mind, clarifying his lyrics, which I like that he clarified it, but I think that you should have clarified that before you let it go out. I think that you should have listened to I don't know who you had around you to be like, yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah, that's cool. Put that popping mollies. Yeah, okay. Do you know what's in mollies? Ecstasy, cocaine, and something else. So why would you want to be popping it? But anyway, this is what else he had to say. He said, I feel like us being rappers, that's our job, Ross said, to clarify the sensitivity things and the things that we know that really need to be clarified, such as this situation. Now, I like how he said that. I like how he came in and he clarified it. But he was still a little mad because, once again, Twitter is nothing but where you go and you rant. I used to like Twitter when I first got it. I thought like, oh, yeah, different celebrities go in and they let have and they do this, and that. But he went on there to rant. This is what he said. He said, I want to thank Reebok Classic for their hard work and dedication over the past year. Good partners, good shoe, continued success. The rapper is actually said to be pretty enraged with the company. Okay. He feels as though they should have given him a second chance as a form of the corporation forgiveness, since he helped make them more relevant in the hip hop community. And that is so right. Rick Ross did. Okay. He did bring Reeboks back into the spotlight because a lot of people thought Reeboks were very ugly. They weren't cute and they were not hot. But him, okay, he made them hot and he made them relevant. Okay, now I do understand. I understand his perspective of it. It's like, okay, I understand I did something wrong. Tap my hand, but you ain't have to drop me. I totally understand that. I really, really do. But I feel like he should have thought about what he was saying when he was in that studio. Maybe he was high. I don't know. Maybe he was, with Meek Mill and Drake, and they were all in there doing whatever they got to do, and they just said, I got a lyric. I got it. Here go my verse. Well, I think you should have rethought that verse because, listen, you losing money. $3.5 million and $5 million, please. You didn't even have to lay a track for the next 10 years or for the rest of your life off that contract. Okay? But hope him and Reebok, I hope they work it out, because if not, it's going to be, I guess, bad. But anyway,